the Fittipaldi EF7 Vision Gran Turismo. Now, at the sound of those last three words, I'm sure many people have already lost interest. After all, the Vision Gran Turismo program has proved to be pretty controversial for some of the more outlandish and unrealistic creations that it spawned. I'm looking at you, SRT Tomahawk. But the fact of the matter is, the program is very much a part of the franchise now. It's been going on for 10 years and spanning 3 games, and every single Vision Gran Turismo car, from the program's inception in 2013 right through to now as they're still being added, is currently present in Gran Turismo 7. Well, all but one. I think you can see where this is going. In fact, the EF7 is one of only 2 cars that didn't make the jump from 2017's Gran Turismo Sport into Gran Turismo 7. And today I'm here to tell you why that might be. So get ready for the very murky and somewhat brief history of Fittipaldi Motors. And before we go any further, I would like to clarify for those uninitiated that the company does indeed owe its name to 2-time Formula 1 World Champion and Indy 500 winner Emerson Fittipaldi. According to Emerson himself, it had long been a dream of his to create his own GT racing car, and at the age of 70, during the 2017 Geneva Motor Show, the EF7 was revealed to the world. It had been a quick process. From the car's design to its reveal at the Geneva Motor Show had taken just 6 months. And later on that year, in October of 2017, the car would be available for players to drive with the launch of Gran Turismo Sport. But it seems not all Vision cars are created equal, because there were actually plans to build 39 real examples. That's one for each of Emerson's IndyCar and Formula 1 victories. Production was planned to begin in the spring of 2018 in Fittipaldi's home country of Brazil, and each car would come with a very unique selling point, as each of those 39 lucky individuals would get personalised driver training from Emerson himself. But in the event a millionaire playboy still manages to bin it into a wall, safety and ease of driving were paramount to Fittipaldi. Construction of the car was handled by HWA, a German company based out of Affalterbach, or otherwise known as the home of Mercedes' AMG division. In fact, they're the one that builds Mercedes' own AMG GT3 racing car. However, the engine and styling was a much more Italian fare, with the 4.8-litre naturally aspirated V8 being a relative of a Ferrari unit, and the styling being handled by the most iconic name in the business, Pininfarina. In fact, their name is even on the car. But putting out 600 horsepower and 325 pounds-feet of torque to push only 1 metric ton or 1,000 kilos, the EF7 was set to be still quite the track weapon. And in the virtual world of Gran Turismo Sport, it certainly is, despite its lack of actual use within the game. But unfortunately, that combined with players' general indifference to the Vision Gran Turismo program as a whole couldn't have really helped things. But still, it was safe to say Fittipaldi Motors had some well-respected names behind them, as well as an iconic one as the face and namesake of the company itself. They also had a clear vision and plan moving forward. So, what else went wrong? Because at the end of the day, regardless of how a car performs in a video game, it's only going to have a limited impact on its real-life success. So, what was the problem then? Yep, you guessed it. Money. Because behind the scenes, all was not as rosy as it appeared to be. In 2016, around the time of the car's inception, it was reported that Emerson Fittipaldi was in debt to the tune of $27 million, and the Brazilian courts had actually seized some of his race-winning cars, although it's at this point where details start to get a little sketchy. And ultimately, 0 completed running cars were built. HWA declared they would be profitable without building the EF7 and abandoned the project, with Pininfarina following suit. As for Fittipaldi, he's now fully focusing on his grandson's racing careers. In 2019, just 2 years after the car was first revealed, the Fittipaldi Motors website was shut down. If you go there now, you just get a 404 page not found error, which perhaps explains the car's absence in Gran Turismo 7. Considering the company's not only inactive, but a very small one to begin with, obtaining a new license would have been potentially close to impossible. But this is where things get confusing all over again, because we have seen the car in Gran Turismo 7 media during a 2021 trailer, but when that same shot was reused for other promotional material, the car had been edited out. And subsequently, there's been no comment from any of the companies involved regarding the car's disappearance. And ultimately, that is where this story ends. A project that held a lot of promise ends up as another tale shrouded by mystery, confusion, and financial woe. The low-volume supercar business is a hard market to crack, and for every one success story, for every Koenigsegg, for every Pagani, unfortunately there are 100 companies that fail. Thanks for watching.